Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Hi, Blue Bonnet. Hi, Relaxing Music. Hi, Cruel. Hey, Pezzo. Good morning. Hi, Cam. Hey, Cameron Davies, how are you? Good morning, Paw Prince. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. It's December 28th. Oh, it's December 28th. How is everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Relaxing Music. How are you? Miss Catherine, how you doing, hon? Cruel, welcome back. Good to see you. Pezzo, always good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Paw Prince, good morning. You're doing great? Awesome. And 2026 is nearly here. It is. It's just 4 little days away. A whole new year. Start all over again. January 2026 is almost here. Wow. It is time to start thinking about New Year's. hmm Survived another year, right, Catherine? I hope everybody did more than just survive, though. I hope you had a pretty good year. Another nice day, yeah. Albeit a little chilly. It is in the 60s. It's 68, which is very nice, comfortable. Mr. Carrot, hi, honey. You're here and your page didn't get flagged. I think it's flagging me, but we'll talk about it some other time. Not important. Mr. Carrot, I'm gonna call you. How are you? Thank you so much for doing Legos with me last night, Mr. Carrot. I can't believe you finished all of those Legos and I got as far as I did. Uh, Hi, Crisco. Hey, good morning, Crisco. Crisco. Chris. Everybody will have to adjust to writing 2026. Oh, it's always a bummer for me. 2025, yeah. It does take time. It does. Most people don't write many checks anymore. But remember when you wrote checks all the time? And it took me usually like a month until I started writing the correct year. We woke up. There you go. Yep. How many days of summer holidays do you get in the US high schools? I have no idea. I would not know that. And Mr. Carrot says you get about 10 weeks for summer break. 10 weeks. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because the school year is it 40 weeks? I think a school year's here, anyways, in the US is, I think, 40 weeks. Coffee cake. Hey, girlfriend. Good morning, coffee cake. When I worked at the bank, we gave them till March to get the date right. Oh, that's good. Till March. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. How are you, my girlfriend? Coffee cake. Thank you, Crisco, for being here. Coffee cake, what are you doing up so early, young lady? It's mighty fine early where you are. Oh, you gotta go back downstairs? Okay. Hold on, guys. No. All right, sorry about that. I don't want to say it, but think I'm getting sick. Oh no. Aw, sorry to hear that, coffee cake. Take some vitamin C, some vitamin D, drink some water. Try all those things. Hi, Alwina. Good morning, Alwina. How are you today? Daisy, say hi to everybody. See, we're being serenaded by some birds right now. You hear the birds? Hi, Daisy. I don't have a garden. I don't have a lawn. Me and my friend are sick in England, both living in the same household. Oh, you spread it to each other, right? Yep. Sorry, Cam. Feel better, my friend. Yeah, I don't have a garden. I mean, where I live, they have a complex, but it's a nice morning. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on, guys. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Coffee cake, zinc, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin K are the regimen I use to keep sickness away. Sunshine, fresh air, and walking also helps. That's good advice, Pezzo. I'm going to pin that up. That's good advice for everybody. Cam says no sickness gets me down, gives me a sore throat, right, Cam? I hear ya. Coffee Cake says hi to Blue Bonnet and Cameron. Oh, thank you, Coffee Cake. I felt it coming on that time. So we are just having our tea. I actually just my husband's been let me sleep, so I've been sleeping till oh my goodness, after 8 o'clock. But in my defense, I was up very late last night. I was up late, and then when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep. Um, it was I think close to 2 o'clock when I went to sleep. Hi, Colleen. Excuse me. Good morning, Colleen. Everybody say hi to Colleen from Colleen's Corner. You guys know Colleen. Happy Sunday. Mr. Carrot, what are you doing up so early? Do you get up early, Mr. Carrot? Because you were up late too. Hi, RJ Adventures. Hey, RJ, how are you? It's a beautiful day so far. Yes, it is. Woke up with sore throat and chills, but I'm just under the blankets. Feel better, my friend Coffee Cake. I thought this is your place, including the garden. Good to see you, Colleen. We was up late playing Legos. Yes. Aw, it was so fun. It was so fun, Mr. Carrot. Thank you for doing it with me. Legos. Yeah, I think it was close to midnight by the time I went to sleep. Right, Blue Bonnet? It was late. I cannot stay up that late anymore. I can't. Hi, Seppi. Hi, Ellie. Fell asleep around 1:30 and woke up at 8:15. Yep, me too. Well, I was up later than 1:30, but about 2 o'clock. And I was up at 8:15. Yeah, 8:30. I think it was even 8:30. I've been rushing around. All right, I gotta mute you again. My husband's coming back from the laundry. Hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry about that. Mr. Carrot is YouTube. For all that don't know, I now have to call him Mr. Carrot, and I have to really get in the habit. I have a new song on my channel all about shining bright, Cam. That sounds lovely. Cam says, hey, great to see you. I hope you're well, buddy, Mr. Carrot. Good morning, coffee cake. Cameron, Ellie's here. Hi, Ellie. How are you? Zappy, good morning. Good morning. How are you too? Yeah, it was a late one last night, but we'll make it. We'll be okay. We'll be okay, right? Zappy, Mr. Worthy. There you go, coffee cake. Mr. Worthy. If I could just remember to call him that. Cam, you don't like coffee? It's okay. I don't like coffee. Oh, you mean you coffee? Or all coffees? I don't drink coffee, but I love coffee cake. Pazzo loves coffee and tea. Nice. No coffee cake. I stick to my tea, he says. That's right. Hey, Mr. Carrot, I thought you turned into a dog. Hi, Squirrel Kelly. Hey, Kelly Jones, how are you? Welcome, Kelly Jones. Oh, I wanted to show you the puzzle I'm sending you. Where did I put it? Oh, it's in the back. I don't feel like getting it. Anyways, one day this week I'm going to mail it to you. Oh, Kelly Squirrel, it's not 1,000 piece, it's 750. But it's a puzzle I think you'll like. Hi, Riley. Good morning, Riley. Morning up to the county. Cold as sin. Coffee froze before I poured it in. Moose tracks cross the deep driver. Bold as brass. I must be Sunday. Kick me in the sass. Good morning, Riley. How are you? I love your way with words, Riley. Mr. Carrot said to rather be my dog. Beefy dog has a great life, right? Dogs have it made. Well, not all dogs have it made, but a lot of dogs. Yeah. I'm good. Finished my walk. Awesome, Kelly. Wow. You've been out for a walk and back. Good for you, girl. Not me here. Jasik Janika's here from Naples. Hi, Jasik. Dear friends, I greet you all very warmly and wish you a nice Sunday. I love that you stop here, Jasik. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Jasik Janika, guys, from Naples, Italy. Had me a coffee, says Coffee Cake. Seppi says, I had a terrific day today. My left thumb got cut while chopping cabbage. And the worst thing we did was ran out of Band-Aids. Aw, sorry you cut yourself. I've done that. I'm glad you're okay. Mr. Carrot says, kick me in the sass too while you're at it. I used to know, no. Yeah, I used to. It would be better if I was born a man, but then I couldn't have a baby. True. Exactly. Naples, Italy sounds nice. It's very nice. Coffee Case says, hi, Jason. Hi, Jason from Naples. So nice of you to greet us. So over there, it is what? 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Are you 6 hours ahead of us? I can't remember. Coffee Cake says, hi, Jasik. Zeppy says, hi, Coffee Cake. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit the like button. It is Sunday morning, guys. Sunday, December 28th, 2025. This is the last week of 2025. Hi, Someone's Garden. Hello, Monica. Everybody say hello to Monica. Hi, Cruel. Thanks for being here, Cruel. I hope you're having a great morning, great day. 7:25 coffee, 7:25. Okay, you're 2 hours behind me. That's right, 2 hours. And we have 9:25. 9:25. And we also have 69 degrees. We'll take it, right? I'll take that. Pezzo says 3:25 p.m. in Naples, Italy. So they are 6 hours. Okay. Coffee cake, how you doing this freezing morning, Riley? Excuse me. You are 11 hours ahead. 11 hours. 7 o'clock at night, right? Hi, Richard Green. Hi, Richard. Everybody say hello to Richard. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, stay warm, Riley. Stay warm, my friend. 5 hours ahead here in Britain. So, Cam, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 o'clock. Hey, Sonal. Aw, hey, Sonal. Thank you so much. Thank you, my friend Sonal. Good morning, Sonal. How are you this morning? Good morning to you too, Sonal. Thank you, buddy. It's actually 8 at night. Says that be right? Yes, 8 at night. Okay. Monica says 14.9 Fahrenheit this morning, and it's 3:26 p.m. in Norway. 3:26. So Norway is 6 hours like Italy. Okay. And you have 14.9 Fahrenheit? Ooh, that's quite chilly. Hello, Monica. Thank you for being here. Sonal, thank you so much. You're so awesome. Sonal, thank you, buddy. Good morning to you. J6 says good morning to Richard. Richard says good morning to Sonal. Mr. Carrot says, guys, I have a confession. I had a fantastic time last night on the live stream. Yay! I did too. I did too. We can do it again. We can do it again, Mr. Carrot. Do you all stay up to see the ball drop on New Year's Eve? Yes, I do. Yes. Cam says 2:27. Thank you, Cam. All right. Okay, Richard, Beast Boy. Happy Sunday, Beast. How's it going? Everybody say good morning to Beast Boy. I'm very well. Thank you, young man. How are you today? I'm doing good working on the puzzle today. So, oh, nice. I'm going to work on mine too, Sonal. Nice. It's come along really good, Sonal. I love it. Beast Boy, thank you for being here. Paul from Wales. Paul sent a gift membership. Thank you, Paul. To Skits. Oh my goodness, my buddy Skits got it. I've been stopping in to see him more often lately. I see him again. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Ann. Oh my goodness, Ann's here from Ann's place. Hello, hello, yellow. Yellow, yellow, hello. Hello, Ann. Hi, Ann. Hi, Beast Boy. Thank you, Paul, so much. Paul Jokes from Wales. Paul Jokes from Wales. Good afternoon to you. Zeppy says it's 41 here, foggy, too much that I can't even see my neighbor's house. Pea soup foggy? Red Bull Princess. Hey, Red Bull Princess. I hope everybody has a great, wonderful day. She's so sweet. Thank you, Red Bull Princess. I hope you do too. Monica, yeah, it's a cold country with short summers. Good morning, everybody says good morning. Riley says 10 degrees here. Feels like -1. Winter storm watch remains in effect from Monday through Tuesday noon. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain. Oh no. Excuse me for that. Hello, Paul Jokes. Mr. Carrot says I went to Times Square for New Year's Eve in 2010. Wasn't worth it. Too crowded, no bathrooms anywhere. I've heard that about the bathrooms, but it's so cool that you went there. That is on my bucket list. It's something I'll probably never get to do though. But I did do the ball drop in Buffalo, New York for the year 2000, and it was beautiful. That's cool, Mr. Carrot. Good morning, sad man. Happy Sunday, sad man. How are you? For you, it's good afternoon. Good afternoon, sad man. Paul says hi to Richard. Richard says hello to someone's garden, Monica. Zappy says, Mr. Carrot, I was too at that year. You were too. Paul from Wales, another Welshie. There you go, Cam. Yep, Paul from Wales. Sad man says, hope you have an amazing day. Thank you, sad man. Thank you. Two Stroke. Hi, Two Stroke. Going to be really cold Wednesday in North Florida. My husband's talking about really cold here, too. Yeah. Good morning, Two Stroke. Thanks for being here. Good morning, Anne. Hi, Mego. Good morning, Mego. How's Mego doing today? Sadman says hello to the chat. Hope you're all having a good weekend. I hope you are too. Anne says it's cold. I'm hungry. Can't eat with no teeth. Yeah, it's hard to chew, right? Hard to chew, Anne. Who is Daisy the dog? Daisy's my dog. She's my dog. Yep. Good morning, Anne's place says Sonal. Good morning, Mego says Richard. Bless you. Thank you, Richard. Anne says hi, Sonal. Two Stroke, you got it. And good morning, says Sonal. Yep. Then who is May? Daisy May is my dog. Daisy May, the name of the channel, is named after my dog. Hey, Mego. Year 2000, I was -8, says Happy. Yeah, I went there for the year 2000. Yep. In New York City, ball job, what do people wear? It depends. I've heard it's pretty disgusting. Yeah, I've heard it's pretty gross, but it's still something I'd love to do. I still remember the year 2000 when the Red Bull did the motorbike jump up and down the building in Vegas. Oh my goodness, really? I don't remember that. I did celebrate New Year's in Vegas, though, in 2006. And that was amazing, too. Mego says, I'm doing good. I already have on my Bill stuff. Me too, girl. I have on my Bill shirt. I have my Bill's water cup. You got it. Jen. Hi, Jen. Jenny Palooza, everybody. She says, good morning from down the street. She's just down the street. Hey, Jen. Good morning, hun. Paul from Joke sent another gift membership, too. Poker Rossi. Thank you, Paul. Paul from Wales. Thank you, Paul. So sweet of you. Riley says, greetings, Richard from Clayton Lake from the Great Pine Tree State, says Riley. Thank you again, Paul. So sweet for both of those memberships. You're very young, Zeppy. Sonal sent one. Hook St. John. Hook St. John. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Sonal. Hey, Mego. Let's go, Bills. Richard, don't ever do that again. As Elvis would say, Viva Las Vegas. There you go. Cam says, seize the day, people. Wear your smiles with pride. Do your thing, give it your best, and never look back. You're all absolutely amazing. Cameron Davies, I'm pinning you up. That is absolutely amazing. You are amazing. Thank you so much. Paul Jokes from Wales, thank you so much. Yes, sad man. He's very sweet and generous to us. Hello, Ashley. Hello, Rogue. Hi, Rogue. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Ann says, hi, Richard. Soul says, Richard doesn't like Maryland cookies. I got a special red card cookies. I enjoyed your live stream with Mr. Carrot. He's a real good guy, isn't he? He's so fun. He is just a big ball of fun. Ann says, hi, Riley. Ann, how you doing? What's going on in Turkey, my friend Ann? Ann from Ann's place. Ann from Ann's place. Ann from Turkey. Ann from Turkey, yeah. Her name, she's from Turkey, yeah. Excuse me. You deleted his message. Why are the Bills rivals to your local team? The Bills are my team. And he's wishing my team to lose. And no friend of mine would do that. Richard, that's not nice. I mostly know about soccer. That's okay, sad man. It's okay. Hi, Ashley. I told you something. You didn't read it, says Ann. Oh, hold on, Ann. Hey, Ann, I love Grease's neighbor. All right, hold on, Ann. Let me find you. Hi, Riley, she says. Hi, Richard, she says. Ann. At least I lost 3 kilograms. Yay! That's good. What is 3 kilograms? Congratulations, Anne. Someone's guard says I was 25. You were 25. Holy moly. Now I feel old. Good morning, Mr. Carrot, says Mego. Ashley says, how you doing today, Richard and Sonal? Richard says, I'm good. Ashley, how are you today? Mr. Carrot says, hi, everyone. Share Bear. Good morning, Share Bear. Good morning, beautiful people. Kansas Day, baptism day for the kid. Yay. Oh, Share Bear. Oh, it's so wonderful. You have a blessed day, my friend. Oh, that's so lovely. I love that, Share Bear. Enjoy today. Pezzo says, go Steelers. Steelers arch nemesis Ravens beat the Packers yesterday. So Steelers have to beat the Browns. Well, you can do that. The Browns are terrible. I know you were, Richard. I know you were. I know you were joking, buddy. Eagles got lucky. Says Sono. There you go, Sono. I like it. Eagles got lucky. You tell them. Being a fan of rugby, I would love to see American football. I'll have to watch and pick a team to support. Pick my team. Pick my team, Cam. Ann says, why don't you weigh in kilos? We weigh in pounds. So I don't know if 3 kilograms is like a little tiny bit or a whole cup full. Coffee cake, making friends with Cam. Nice. Jenna Palooza says, Ann, have you been to Istanbul? That's a good question. Ann, have you been to Istanbul? I know she lives in the country. I do support the Giants since my family is from Queens. Okay, sad man. Good for you. That's good. Riley says, we Aristookers or Mainers, not good at sports. We love to cut wood though, right? Miss, if you want to choose 90s, no digital social era or fully high-tech digital era like now, what would you opt? I wouldn't even go back to the 90s. I'd go back to the 80s. Thank you, Coffee Cake. I'll return the favor. This is Cameron, our friend Cameron. Thanks for being here, everybody. Ann says 3 kilograms is 6 pounds. Oh, good, Ann. Congratulations. Whoa, high five, girlfriend. Ann, whoop, whoop, whoop. Awesome. Is that your boat? I do not have a boat. No, I don't have a boat. Mm-mm. Riley says, you see me won't measure in kilos as it's British conspiracy. We won't do it. No. I lived there for 3 years, says Ann. Now I live about 2 hours away. Oh, I never knew that, Ann. You lived in Istanbul for 3 years. Nice. I never knew that, Ann. The USA does not use metric system. No, we do not. I'm so sorry. 26 likes, 26 watching. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you, Share Bear. You have a great, wonderful day, my friend. Ann says, hi, Share Bear, my favorite. Devin, hi, Devin. Devin's here. Good morning, Devin. Happy Sunday, Devin. Someone says, good morning, O'Reilly. Coffee Cake says, hi, Jen. Mango says, hey, Share Bear, how's it going? Oh, I'm falling behind. Matthew says, how is it not your boat? It's right off your dock. There's a lot of boats off my docks. You can rent your docks, you know. You can rent your docks. Hi, Rainbow. Hello, Rainbow. How are you? Good to see you. Everybody say hi to Rainbow. And Matt. Matthew. Excuse me, Matthew. Ann says, in big cities, people are always in a hurry, not friendly, and very cold. True. I used to play Madden when I was younger, and the Seahawks were my go-to team. But it may have changed. Just definitely have to get into the NFL, choose my team. Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills. Enjoy your Sunday, Share Bear, says Solo. USA uses metric system for some things like soda bottles and pharmaceuticals. Why is that? Why don't we just use one or the other? Crazy, crazy Americans, right? My dog ate half a pound of dark chocolate buttercreams last night. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm glad he's okay too, Share Bear. Oh my goodness. She's renting out the dock. Yes, people do rent the docks. They do. Right on, Coffee Cake. Devin, happy Sunday. I'm going to basketball game today. Oh, who are you going to see play basketball? Nice, Devin. Enjoy that, my friend. Ashley says, how are you doing, Ann's place? Ashley, how you doing, honey? Ashley's pregnant, guys, with twin babies, and she'll be having those babies in about a month or so. Not too far away, right? Twins. She's having twins. I got the number one crown. All right, Sono, high five, buddy. I'm good, Ashley, just forever hungry, says Ann. Running your dock, first time I heard of that. Oh, no, it's very popular down here. A lot of people rent their docks. Yes. Look it up. Look up Dock Rentals near Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It can be quite expensive. Hi, Mahmood. Hey, Mahmood, welcome back. Welcome to Florida. Mahmood, how's it going? Matthew says, so they just walk through your yard whenever they want to get to their boat. Yep. Yes, they do. It was great to grow up in the 70s and 80s. Much simpler times. You got it, Pezzo. I agree with you, my friend. I'm pinning you up. Thank you. Too much chocolate. Yes. Hello, Mahmood. Ashley's hungry too. Ashley's hungry too. Hey, James. Hi, James Howard. Excuse me, guys. How's James doing? Good morning, my friend. Good to see ya. Some people ran out their wife. I never heard of that, but okay. I'm in a puzzly mood, says someone. Mr. Carrot says, Missy, I love how your audience is men and women and children of all ages. All wonderful people, though. It's so refreshing. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Carrot. We have wonderful people here. Absolutely, we do. How lucky are we, huh? Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. I had to cough and I didn't want to do it in your ears. Not all condo associations allow you to rent. That's true. That's true. But even these single houses right here, they rent their docks. See that yellow house across the water? You'll see all kinds of boats come over there because they do rent their dock out there. They rent their dock out farther down too. Yes, but it's normal. MST. Hi, MS. How are you? The pubs in Wales are beginning to show NFL games. Definitely picking up over here in the UK. Yeah, because the NFL's pushing it, right? Americans don't like it. They don't want to have to go over there to watch a game. I don't know, whatever. It's not my business. And says, "How I'm losing my mind, Kelly. Ashley is pregnant with twins." And my brain said, "How? Ashley is a guy." Then I remember this is not Ashley the guy I know. No, Ann, it's not. Hello, chat, says James Howard. My audience is all dog lovers or punk rockers, says Mr. Carrot. James says he's doing good, 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 good. My boat broke on the first date and had to get towed back to the boat ramp. Oh, Matthew, that's terrible. That is true. Yes, it is, Michael. Imagine 20 people in real life together, sharing and interacting with each other. Right on. I'm going to be sad once I finish this puzzle. I know, it's so fun, right? It is a fun puzzle. Oh, that wasn't a good date then, Matthew. Did she leave or did she stay? We have a beautiful host. Aw, thank you. At first I thought that said boat. Thank you, James. Ashley says, yes, Anne, I am almost 8 months pregnant. Is that Troll Slayer? Hi, Troll Slayer. 0791 is Troll. Hello, Troll. Monica, someone's garden says, and I love them who read the description of the channel. Yep, I read descriptions of people's channels too. Very interesting reads. Devin said hi. Hi, Devin. Devin's using emojis. Thank you, Devin. 0791 Troll said hi. Hello, Richard. Pizza. I want pizza. There's a lot of yellow-tailed jacks in those canals. Oh, okay. Time to go outside, enjoy the Florida sunshine. All right, Jenny. You have a great Sunday, hun. Hi, Troll Slayer. And says, Ashley, I know my mind just gets confused. That's all. Cam says, have another Sonal. Treat yourself. Treat yourself, Sonal. Gates Smasher. Good day to you and everyone else in the chat today. Hello, Gates. I want to say hello to Gates. Troll Slayer 0791. Matthew said, I bring a girl on my boat. I'm hoping to catch the pink snapper. Hey, no. Nope. We don't allow those. I'm sorry. Stop by, say, Go Bills. You got it. I'm pinning you up for that, and you know it. Go Bills, my friend. We are ready to go. Me and Mego are ready. Thank you so much, Gates. And tell Stats hello. Bills game today. That's right, Sonal. Hi, Else Creek. Welcome back. Else Creek Homestead. Welcome back. Good morning, lovely people. Someone's got Monica's using the flowers. Thank you. They're beautiful. Let's go, Bill Sonal. You got it, buddy. Miss, have you ever been to or ever went to a planetarium? A planetarium. I believe when I was in school, we did go to one, yes. Is that the thing where it's a great big bubble and it opens up to see all the stars and stuff? I remember doing that when I was a kid. The fog is lifted, says Gates. Yay. Dennis Mind Stretcher. Dennis. Hey, Dennis, how's it going? Hi, Dennis. Thank you for being here. Norm's here. Hi, Norm. Norm. Everybody say, Norm, happy Sunday morning. Hope everyone is well this morning. Norm, what's going on up there? Richard says, me too, Ash. And my brother is called Ashley. Dennis says, Richard, good morning. Cam said, leftover pizza can be just as good as fresh pizza. So, of course, it counts. Good morning, Dennis says, Richard. My granddaughter is also Ashley, but then I also know a guy with the same name, says Ann, just like Yvonne. I know men and women with that name. Gets confusing. Mm-hmm. Mind Stretcher Dennis says, how's it going, Daisy's mom? Hi, Dennis. Always good to see you, my friend. Missy, you didn't get lucky with your audience. You cultivated your audience. Aw. Aw. No. I'm the lucky one. Aw, thank you. Mr. Carrot, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. There's time I'm funny, but when I get to the message to people in my life to be kind, I'm serious. That's right. Be kind. I always tell you which one I am, Ann's place. Norm, what's going on up there in Massachusetts? We had a planetarium in high school I went to. Yeah, I think it was in high school or like middle or grade school or something. Yep, you see the stars. I do remember that. Norm says, hey, Richard, Pezzo's here. Good morning. Norm. That's right. Get the bugle out. Norm's here. Yes, Bubble with the Stars. Yeah, I went in third grade. Oh, my. Yeah, okay. I won 2 puzzles set an astronomy quiz. How nice, Zeppy. Awesome. Fog for Ells Creek. Justin Garza's here. Good morning, Justin. How are you? We say hi to Justin Garza. Sly Shy's here. What's going on? Hi, Sly Shy. Happy Sunday, friends. Hi, Sly Shy. Hi, Daisy May and Chad, he says. Someone says, Norm, my bullhorn is broken so I can scream. Norm, just like in Cheers. Norm's here. Oh, you can't scream. I was ill the day our school went to planetarium, says Anne. Cam says, I need to have something to eat before my stomach eats itself. Take care, everybody. Remember to smile and spread your kindness and positivity. Cameron Davies, thank you so much for being here this morning, this afternoon for you. And go eat. Enjoy your meal. So good to see everybody. Hi, Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts, what's going on? Good morning, Pop-Tarts. Everybody say hi to Pop-Tarts from Canada, eh? Ann says, I was looking forward to going for months. I couldn't go. Aw, sorry, Ann. You woke up too early, Pop-Tarts? What's too early? Norm says it's 24. 24? I guess that's not too bad, right? Richard says 37. Minus 27. Ice storm forecasted. Ooh, that does not sound good. It's not autocorrect, you're stubborn, Sonal. I found all white buck. No way. 10 point on my property. I'm hoping if I don't leave, I'm hoping it doesn't leave so I can protect it. Oh my goodness, Ells Creek. You have video? Can you get video? That is so cool. Everybody wants to see that. Norm says not too bad if you're in Florida. You're right, Norm. You are right, Norm. Mr. Carrot says my high school got torn down when I was a senior so they could build a new one. I didn't get a planetarium, but my younger brothers did. All I got was construction zone blocking my view of the beach. It's never good to have an obstructed view of the beach. Pop Tart says 5:45 a.m. Oh, you watched Squirrel Kelly and the Old Man Hustle. Oh, good. Well, thank you for being here. Dan Reynolds. Hi, Dan. Is this real? Because I live in Northeast Ohio. It never gets. You're from Ohio? I'm from Buffalo. Yes, it's real. This is my patio. See? Yeah, it's real. It's real. Play nosy neighbor. Yes, it is real. It's the real deal. All right. I'll load up as soon as there's some bad words when I fall. I get what you're saying. Hello, Dan Reynolds. Thank you for being here. Yes, this is Florida. I have to block it out, says Ells Creek Homestead. Or just mute it. If you go up and put it in the studio, if you load it, this is what you do, Ells Creek. You load it up on your channel, then you go into the studio and you edit it and you mute it. Or you know what? Mute it before you put it up. Kelly does not use AI. No, not for that. Oh, thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for being here. Dennis says it's in the 50s. 50s isn't too bad, Dennis. Right? Tranquil. Hi, Tranquil. She says, hello, everyone. We say hello to Tranquil. Good to see you, young lady. How are you doing? The boat's back. Yes, it is. It came back yesterday. Mm-hmm. Daisy got her binoculars and telescope out for Sunday morning viewing. No, I don't. Tranquil, always good to see you. How are you? And how is Miracle? Everybody saying hi to Tranquil. And hey, hello, Tranquil. So glad to see you. Tranquil, I'm hi, says Sly Shy. Hey, Tranquil, says Richard. She says, hi, Ann. And someone says, good morning, Tranquil, too. Always good to see Tranquil. Oh, my goodness. How are you this morning? Sunday morning. Seppi says, when I entered the planetarium and the zip locked, it was. Yeah, you panicked a little bit. It's okay. Pencil says 43 and chilly right now in southwest Pennsylvania, south of Pittsburgh. Pezzo, are you friends with our friend Rick, Mr. Kansas Topeka? He is a big Steelers fan too. Ells Creek is okay, so I can put the sound off. Good still. Yes. Yes. Riley says, hey, tranquility. Pezzo says 43. Yep, I got you there. Tranquil says, hello, Sly Shy. Ells Creek says, and I don't like that I'm old school kind of guy. Me too, Ells Creek. I'm an old school girl too. Don't worry. Tranquil is super. She sure is. Askira Mining. Hi, Askira. How are ya? Good morning. Thank you for being here, everybody. Pop-Tarts, I thought the name was Enquil. That's a cough medication. Oh, NyQuil? Yeah. No, she's Tranquil. Ann says, I love AI. It's fascinating. That's because someone can teach you. I need someone to teach me. No, I don't know Rick. Oh, he comes in here all the time. Rick Topeka. He's a big Steelers fan. PY Bryce Stacy's here. Hey, friends, got you running in my shipping room until the end. Everybody say good morning to um, our friend Brylon Farm. Stacy is PY Bryce. You guys know her. Stacy, how are ya? Thank you so much. I had a great live stream at over 4,200 people. What? Oh my goodness, Tranquil, that is fantastic. How did that happen? I mean, are you getting that many all the time? That's fantastic. The algorithm caught you. It caught you and took you out. That's fantastic, Tranquil. Good for you, hun. That is amazing. Isn't that great, Anne? Right. Good morning. Stacy says Riley. Someone's garden says, wow. Wavy. Hi, Wavy. Must be nice to wake up to views. It is. And that's why I share it with you guys. Miss Daisy, are houses there built different for storms? Yes. Yes. They are built. Most of them are built with concrete and concrete blocks and concrete. Hmm. Thank you, Wavy. Thank you for being here. The algorithm is doing the same to me, says Sonal. That's good. No, it was unusual. That's good, though. That's good. Wavy says, thank you. I'm not used to this. I wake up to dry land. I understand, but welcome and thank you for being here, Wavy. I send you my greetings and wish you a wonderful new year, Mahmoud. Thank you so much. Mahmoud, you have a wonderful, wonderful day, okay? Thank you so much. Greetings and wonderful new year to you, too. Pop Tart says, Jason's still here snoring away in my living room. You're starting to have like a roommate. You're having like a roommate. Tranquil and yes, I need all the help that I can get. My instructor Dennis says I had a nice live on Freakins. We were drinking and laughing a lot. Okay. What's Freakins, Dennis? What is that? Elstree says, okay, my house wouldn't survive the storm there. It was built in 1970. You never know. You never know what'll survive. It could destroy a home and then the house next door doesn't, it can destroy. You never know what's gonna happen. Oh, there's a bird. You see the bird? Well, you know what? Thank you everybody for being here. Have Coloring Books Will Travel. Hi everyone. Hi, Coloring Books. How are ya? Everybody say hello to Coloring Books, a new friend of ours. Thank you so much for being here. Pop Tarts in my apartment was built in 1972. Yeah. I'm seeing, is there a big boat in the back from Nemo? What I'm seeing is that big boat is back from oh yes. It came back yesterday. Hmm. My hubby's going to the big city tonight because he has to do business early morning, so I'm going to sleep like a baby with him. All right, Anne, you're gonna get a good night's sleep. That's great news, Anne. My house was built in 1919. Someone's garden. Whoa. Wow, that's amazing. Good morning, Coloring Book. Everybody says hi, Coloring Book. CBS construction is best, especially during. Hey, WWE, how are ya? Good morning, WWE. Welcome to Florida. Dennis, oh man, you don't know who Freakin' is? My best friend online. That's his channel. Oh, okay. I'll check it out, Dennis. Good morning, Richard says WWE. Mahmoud says I was born 1986. Well, nice. Thank you for being here. That was a fast car. Do you hear that one? Ann says, Tranquil, I'll put your playlist on tonight. Why, Tranquil? Wait a minute. Isn't she already monetized? Tranquil, aren't you already monetized? Coloring Books says, how is everyone? Blue Bonnet says, bye, everyone. Have a great day. You too. Thank you so much, Catherine. You have a good Sunday. No, she's been battling. Oh, I did not know that, Anne. I didn't know that, guys. I can play her too. I have to get back to playing people because I stopped doing it. I mean, I was still watching everybody, but normally when my husband's gone to work, I play stuff, and it's just been a crazy couple of weeks. So I need to get back to that. I did not know that, Tranquil. Seppi, shut up, and I do get decent views. It's up to you. I did not know that, Tranquil. I did not know that. I'm so sorry. I will add you in. Thank you, Sonal. Can we do Sunday morning hidden objects fun? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. I did not know that, you guys. Sonal says, good morning, WWE. 19, a lot of history in that house. Yes. Imagine what all happened in that house. That's amazing. We watched the new Russell Crowe. I saw that you said that. I want to see that though, because I love Bruce Springsteen. All right. Petzl says, where's Waldo? I can never find him. Yeah, I didn't know if you guys were going to do it today or not. I'm drinking coffee, not tea time. You have your coffee coloring books. Enjoy your coffee, hun. Enjoy it. Too cool. What did you do for a living to have this? I worked very hard. I worked very, very hard. I worked, I scrimped, and I saved. Yes. Sounds like my kind of fun, Dennis, says Richard. And same here, says Sonal. Someone's garden says, yeah, it was built as a food shop, and the owners and their employees lived in the 2 floors and the loft. Oh, wow. A lot of history. Very cool. And says, I also slacked down this week, Kelly. I think many of us, yeah, but the holidays, right? We had so much to do. Everything being right for the holidays. Yeah, I got to get back to it. Because there's no problem for me throwing somebody's playlist on a TV. I can do that I do it and I've done it and I'll continue to do it. And what I usually do is I play somebody's playlist that needs to be monetized on one TV, and I play somebody who already is monetized on another TV because they still want their stuff watched. And then I also attend live streams. I watch videos and shorts. I do as much as I possibly can, guys. Believe me. Yep, it's the holidays. How much do you have now? Yeah. Roll Call's Cabin. What's going on, my friend? Everybody say hello to Roll Call's Cabin. Good morning, Robert. How's it going? Ellis Creek says, I will be doing videos of me doing woodwork while work. My wife just got me a bunch of stuff for making wood furniture. Ellis Creek, that's awesome. Yeah, do that. Very interesting stuff, guys. And you are so sweet. And you are so sweet, says Tranquil, and she sure is. I guess Waldo's guilty taking the boat for joyride. Miss, can I ask you something? Of course, Seppi, of course. Mahmoud says, you are the most beautiful woman. I wish you all the best in your life. I love you all. Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you. Thank you. It's not Waldo, it's Wally. It's Wally. Most underrated Bruce Springsteen song, Fade Away. If you don't know, it's available on what? IT. I got the hiccups. Race car. Somebody racing down the road here. Yes, views are down during the holidays. Yeah. Because people are doing stuff. Exactly. She's very supportive. Awesome. Ellis Creek. I love that. Good morning, Sono, says Cabin. Hi, Ann. How are you? Says Cabin. Riley says, need my coffee as tar as I can't plow snow. Riley, I can't make out what you're saying on that one. Looks like a beautiful day coloring books. Thank you. It is a beautiful day so far. It sure is. Dennis says, warning, it's viewer discretion. R-rated. Okay. Thank you, Dennis. That doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. I enjoy stopping in people's streams that I've never met before. I actually think it's kind of fun. Ann, have you reached 4,000? Yeah, Ann, where are you at? John Pickard. Hi, John Pickard. How are you? We say hi to John. Riley, I'm with you on the black. The coffee, the more energy I get. Oh, okay. Roll call's cabin says I'm cooking sausage, biscuits and eggs, Daisy. Okay, well, we're all coming over for breakfast, Robert. Mr. Cabin's cooking breakfast, everybody. Goza. Hey, Goza. Good morning, Goza. He says, hello, Miss Daisy May. Good afternoon, Goza, for you. How are you? And how is Miss Jennifer? Ann says, oh, Kelly, hubby and son sought to help me to be able to eat the dinner. So they made a smoothie of the whole meal. That was so hard. Oh, God, Ann, yeah. Ugh. No. Mm-mm. Eat some mashed potatoes. Um, um, I'm sure you're eating all that kind of like mashed potatoes. You can have that if you like those. If you like mashed potatoes and gravy, make that. How to reject someone respectfully, not looking rude. I am anticipating that tomorrow I might end up in such a situation, Debbie says. Hmm. Just be kind and just be direct. Don't play a word game. Don't play with somebody's feelings or emotions. Just be direct. Okay? That's my advice. John says, I'm doing good. Thumbs up. Awesome, John. Thank you for being here. Most underrated Billy Joel song in his 1970 blockbuster on 52nd Street is Until the Night. I saw Billy Joel in concert. Good concert. Spell check keeps turning the word then into turn. Kathy Hartman's here. Hi, Kathy. You did find us. Thank you, Kathy. You have a fabulous morning, too. A fabulous morning from Kathy Hartman. Thank you. Ann says, I'm at 3314. Oh, my goodness, Ann, you're getting there. Yay. I'll be playing you too, Ann. You were my number 2 played person, Ann. Goza says, we're doing well. We just went for some lunch. We had Thai food. Sounds good, Goza. Riley says, yep, I need my coffee black as tar or I can't plow nor start my car. Okay. Thank you, Riley. Pop Tarts is my arch nemesis, says Sonal. Hello, Kathy, says Richard. Stay puffed. Goza, stay puffed, Marshall, man, happy Sunday. Oh my goodness. Dennis says we've been doing it for over 2.5 years. Every Friday and Saturday night. Topics are all over the place, usually funny. I like it, Dennis. Riley says, thanks. I love to write an Aristook dialect. Sly shy. Kathy says, hey, Sona, what's up? Ann says, tranquil. I'm partly monetized now. We'll get to 4,000 to do the second part too. Yep. Good one, Ann. Need to go, Kelly, and everyone have a great day. Goodbye, Monica, someone's garden. Thank you for being here. Dennis says it's actually an international show. People from all over. It's a lot of fun. Sounds like a lot of fun, Dennis. Someone says nothing much. Kathy, how are you? Jenny says this is a very supportive community, guys and gals. It sure is. We try to help each other through the good times and the bad times. Can't go wrong with Pop Tarts, says John. Sly says, I appreciate you because I like engaging with comedy. All right, Sly Shy. We love to laugh here. It's always fun to laugh. Richard says, yes, it is Jen Palooza. Ann says, Kelly gave me my first ever super chat. My second one, too, is. I love that, Ann. I love that I could do that. Mr. Carrot says, yes. Mr. Carrot, you're so sweet, too. You guys are all amazing. Don't forget how amazing you all are. So I don't know what the days. Well, let's back up. We have football today. Football at 4 o'clock. So I don't know exactly what we're doing today. We might like go and come back within an hour or so and do some games, or maybe some hidden objects, or maybe a Scrabble chat, a chat Scrabble between like 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Okay, somewhere around there. Do something. Maybe hidden objects, maybe chat Scrabble, Something fun. Okay. Hey, Flabba Hey, Miss Daisy. Hope you're well. I am well, Flabba. Thank you for being here. Gardening is great fun and good exercise, but kind of hard to do in the snow. I miss gardening. I miss it so much. Ann says, yeah, rub it in, Richard. Richard said I was the first person to have Miss Daisy as a special guest on my channel. Yeah. Ann and I can do it too. Ann, you can come on. I'll come on yours. I would have gave Ann a super chat too, but my computer wouldn't cooperate. It's okay, Sonal. It's all good. Yes, Scrabble, please, says Richard. Yes, the Eagles Bills game. Yes. Yes, relaxing music. You got it. Just me doing YouTube. Hey, Stuart, how are you, buddy? We say hi to just me doing YouTube. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open toed sandals. We're pinning that one up. I like it. Tonight is Curse of Oak Island at 10 o'clock with Pop Tarts. My son used to watch that. I wonder if he still does. You can do a kitchen garden, Kelly. I can. Of flowers? My garden was always flower garden. I'm talking about flower garden. Just me doing YouTube. Hey, Stuart. Hey, Sono. Ells Creek says it's hard to garden in the snow. If you can build a greenhouse half underground and maintain at 55, that's a good idea. Ells Creek, that's a good idea. Pop Tarts has just said hi on your live earlier. Stuart Pop Tart stopped in and said hi to you. You have one, Ells Creek? Nice. Kelly Hurd. Good morning, Kelly Hurd. She says, good morning, y'all. Good morning, Kelly Hurd. Good afternoon, Stuart, says Roll Call's Cabin. Jen says edible flowers too. Good morning, Kelly Hurd. How's Kelly Hurd doing? Thank you for being here. And don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Roll Call's Cabin says, good morning, Kelly Hurd. Someone says, good morning, Kelly Hurd. Kelly Hurd says, good morning, Minty. Good morning, Daisy. Hi, Kelly. How's Kelly doing? It's weird when I say that. When I say, hi, Kelly, how's Kelly doing? Because I'm Kelly, you know. It's weird. Kelly says, good morning, Sonal. Riley says, try to take a nice photo with the team. Gales. Ended up with 40 selfies and one blurry me. Ann says, you missed me again. Ann. All right, hold on. Ann. Yes, as soon as I have teeth again, now I sound like a drunken sailor with no teeth. You sound great, Ann. You're too hard on yourself, Ann. I was in your live stream the other day with the game. You sounded fine. Stop being so hard on yourself, Ann. Sorry I missed you. Jen says 54 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Richards, that would be you, Sonal. Kelly Hurd says, I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, Daisy? Also good, Kelly Hurd. Tranquil hit the like. Thank you, Tranquil. Top notch. The American Dream. I don't know. I think the American Dream is across the water, not so much right here. Someone says, Richard, I hit it when I came in. Thank you, Sonal. Ann says, not to my ears, LOL. Devin, hi, Devin. Devin says, hi, Ann. That's a dream house. It sure is top notch. It sure is. That's a beautiful house. I got a new pen that can write underwater. It can write other words too. I like it, Pezzo. I like it. You deserve a pen. Thank you, Tranquil. Richard says, Ann, I don't have all my teeth, but it doesn't stop me. I have a close friend from Connecticut named Kelly, says Riley. Nice. Seppi says, Kelly's display picture reminds me of my snowman school project when I was in 5th grade. It was looking very similar. Thank you, Kelly, for the nostalgic feeling. Kelly Hurd? Yeah, she's got that, it's like a crocheted Santa. Really cute. Soft soul. No, I'm not. No. Mm-mm. Richard says, Sonal, me too. The first thing I do before I say hello is respect. I remove the message because the T word is rude. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Richard. As I suspected, someone has been adding soil to my garden. The plot thickens. That's a good one, Pop Tarts. Yes, richer men usually have not got a problem of being vain. True, true. It's true. Guys have there's more guys with big egos, I think, than girls. But I could be wrong. I accidentally planted the wrong flowers in my garden. Oopsie daisies. Mind stretcher Dennis, you are rich if you measure it correctly. Friends are your wealth. Then I am overflowing with richness, I believe. Life isn't all about money. It's not all about money. It's not about where you live or what you have. It's about trying to be kind to people, trying to live a happy life, trying to spread joy. True men don't always care about their looks. Some don't. Some women don't either. My snowman was from the 70s, says Kelly. It is Florida soft soul. Yes, it is. This is Florida. I agree with you, Dennis. I'm pinning you up for that one. Thank you. Someone says you're welcome. Good time. Hey, good time. 70 or 711. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Fairbrick Studio. Hey, Fairbrick Studio. Happy holidays, Fairbricks. Good to see you. There's more women gold diggers than men. That's true, especially around here. Especially around here. That is very true. Zeppy says, oh my God, the 70s, Miss Kelly. It's really, really surprising for me. I was born in 2008. Cam says, I don't have to cook myself food. We're ordering pizza. Oh, I might talk my husband into getting pizza today for the game. Pizza sounds good. Tranquil says, I'm trying to live without any money. Tranquil. Money is important. It is important. I don't mean that it's not. I just mean you can still be a good person no matter what your financial situation, right? I believe wealth is measured by a person's character, their morals, values, and loyalty. What is a man if not his bond? Cameron's very smart. You're so vain. It's a Carly Simon tune. How she came up with the lyrics. I had some dreams. They were clouds in my coffee. It's genius. Yeah, that's a great song. And says life isn't about money at all, and so many of us chase it so many years before we realize what is actually important. Right? You realize that once you attain, like getting from being young and broke to being older and wealthier, you have to have a plan for the most part. You need to come up with a strategy that when you reach this age, you want to be this in life or you want to be that. Doesn't mean it's always going to work out. It could change, but it could change, for the better. I got to grab Daisy. Hold on, okay? All right, welcome back. You guys want to see the little Daisy? Riley says, Kelly quite the sight, spilling coffee morning and night. Says she's just rested. Don't be fooled. She's napping harder than a moose that's cooled. That's great, Riley. Petzl says, you're so vain. Oh, yes, yes. Cameron says, I believe wealth. Yep. Gotcha. Sometimes money is a richness while it changes the way you are looked at. Also true. Tranquil says, I haven't had a pizza in over a year. Oh, my goodness. Pop Tart says, I told my wife that's what she's wearing isn't appropriate for gardening, but she's digging in her heels. What does vain mean? Look it up, Zappy. Look it up. Anne's Place. I've never been money oriented, but it's nice to have a bit to live comfortably. True. I've never been either, but I was a single mom with two boys. We have needs, and there's things we needed. I had to work. I had to work a lot because my ex husband did not support at all. So it's almost as good thing I had leftover pizza. Nice. Els Creek says, I'm not a materialistic person. I'd rather just want to try and spread love and kindness, and hopefully my kids see me doing that and continue what I'm doing. I agree with that. It's not about where you live. It's not about any of that. Not about any of that. Leftover pizza is good in a preheat oven for 5 minutes. Yeah, I put it in the microwave to get it hot, and then I pop it in a hot oven to get it crispy. What's up, Daisy? Cameron, I couldn't agree more with you, my friend. Cameron, love you all. Keep shining. We love you too, Cameron. Have a great day, my friend. Just be happy that you're alive and breathing. That is a gift. That is true. That's true. Yep. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the pizza, Sono. Sono sent a gift membership too. Thomas Paul, thank you. Thank you, Sono. Rice, money isn't everything, but it sure helps. It does. It does. I would love to have pizza. I don't have the money for it, says Tranquil. Hold on, guys. My husband's come with the laundry. Give me just 1 minute. All right. Sorry about that. My husband had to get through with the laundry, and I have to get out of the way. But he's back. So now we can sit and really have a nice little chat for a little while longer. Thank you so much for that gift membership. Oh my goodness. Israeli? Hi, Israeli. What a pretty place this is, Florida. Yes, it is. Vain vanity. Yep. Cameron says, my money doesn't always belong to me. I always share with the less fortunate. I never see somebody go without. It's very hard to see somebody go without. Seppi says, thank you, Anne. Now I can see my classmates are vain. They judge on appearance. Hold on, guys. This thing goes back to top chat. I don't understand it. Okay. Good morning, boss. Saw boss. Hey, welcome back. Look at that winter wonderland, right? December in Florida. Richard's, I take it hubby hasn't figured out how to use a washing machine yet, then you haven't trained him that well. He just, we have to go downstairs. The laundry is downstairs. He just did the laundry. He did it all. Best way to be, Anne. I was taught to break the janitor the same way as I would treat the janitor the same way as the CEO. Yep, exactly right. Soft soul. It's hard to turn our heads around that piece of paper changes one's destiny. I understand what you're saying. I understand. Thank you, Miss Anne. Anne. And says Zebby vain equals having or showing an excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth. Yes. Yeah. Also, you want to have to learn enough so you aren't dependent on others. Learn to be self sufficient. Learn how to take care of yourself. Um, Figure out, because for the rest of your life, you need to have a place to live. You need to have food, um, maybe a car to get to places, which means you need car insurance, gasoline, or you have bills to pay. There's all those things. You have to figure that out. You have to take care of yourself, support yourself. Jen's outside with the pups. Nice, Jen. Tranquil says, and I understand I was once well off financially. I give up my business to take care of my mother. Richard says, I have to do my laundry today. I don't have my mom to do it anymore. Ellis Creek, I agree, says Anne. I have been where you are for many years, Tranquil, but things did finally change for me and I'm comfortable now. Exactly, Anne. Me too. Believe me, guys. Things change. Keep trying. Hello, Israeli. Tranquil sending big fat juicy hug, says Cameron, and lots of love. It may take time, but you'll get there. Hold your head high and don't take the little moments for granted, says Cameron Davies, our lovely friend from Wales, who is now in England, sharing his words of wisdom. I have all that minus the car, but I do have four wheels and a piece of wood that gets me from A to B. Yeah. Whatever it is that you desire, whether it, just be an e-bike. Okay. Oh, go out and make the money. Get a job. Go get a job. If you're too young to work, do the old-fashioned things. Mow somebody's lawn, shovel somebody's driveway. There's ways to make money, guys. Wheels are wheels. Exactly right, Brokaws Cabin. Doesn't matter what it is. I agree with you. Brokaws Cabin, you are so smart. I guess my wife has trained me good. I can do laundry, no problem. My husband does laundry too, but he has to go downstairs. Like first he went down to put it in, then he went down, put it in the dryer, then he went down and got it. So it's a pain in the tushy, but that's the way it is. I live in the woods, so a car is necessary, right? Sometimes you have to have a car or an e-bike or a golf cart or your feet and public transportation. There's so many choices. Riley says, I would say 5 things you really need in life are good folks, a warm wood stove, a job you love, like being a park ranger, right? A trusty truck, and plenty of laughter. Riley, you are so wise. You are so wise. Cam says, always tranquil. A positive mindset manifests positive outcomes. It's really true. It's really true. So, like I said, I think we're going to come back maybe around 1 o'clock today because it's already 10:30. So maybe around 1-ish, somewhere in the afternoon. We're going to have some kind of fun game because later on we're watching football. So we'll be on now. We'll come back this afternoon with hidden pictures or chat Scrabble or something. And then we will be on tonight this evening. Okay. Tranquil says there's no public transportation out here. I literally live in the middle of nowhere. Can you move, Tranquil? Would you want to move? Would you rather be in a town or something? Richard says, I wish I could do an Aladdin and fly around on my carpet, right? That would be so cool. Mr. Carrot, send him some love. Thank you, Mr. Carrot. You got to go, Sonal? And said, I worked for my mom when I was 14. She used to knit jerseys for people. And I stitched the parts together for her every night and weekends and earned all of $10 a month 48 years ago. That's nice, Ann. No, you like the woods. Okay. It was a lot for you, Ann? Yeah. 14. Never mind. I thought she was ending the stream. Oh, okay, Sonal. If you have to go, Sonal, don't worry about it. I totally understand, guys. Seppi says, I just want a cozy cabin, a decent, loving wife, 2 lovely kids, and my friends and financial stability so that I can fill my family's needs. That way, my satisfactory benchmark. That's a nice thing, Seppi. Hold on to that. Cameron says, lots of love to you all. You're all worth more than 1,000,000 stars. Don't you dare forget it. You too, Cameron Davies. Thank you so much. You're so kind and sweet. Tranquil says, I'm never bothered by anyone. Oh, okay, Tranquil. Okay. I live in the middle of the North Woods and I love it, says Riley. Yeah. A lot of people love the woods. Riley, I'm going to add you on here. I don't know why you're not. There you go. Wow, Ann's place talk about child labor, $10 a month for 30 days work. She was a child working for her mama. That's child labor. That's right. Mr. Carrot says, I'm bothered by everyone except Miss Daisy May. You're funny. You're funny, Mr. Carrot. And it says, in South Africa, there was a lot of money for a teenager. I bought clothes and shoes and makeup with $10, right? I worked in my uncle's sub shop Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night. I made $2 an hour. I worked 19 hours. I made $38 every week when I was in high school. $38. I saved it and saved it and saved it and I bought myself a really nice typewriter. I bought myself a really beautiful sweater that I wanted. and other things. But I only made $2 an hour, and I worked 3 days, and I saved. As soon as I realized it was Sunday, Sappy says, Miss, it's Tranquil's a lady. It's a lady. Sappy, that's a lady. Tranquil's a lady. Cam says people are poison, Mr. Carrot. It just depends on what sort of people you surround yourself with. Right on, Cam. Right. If you get an uneasy vibe from somebody, don't go around them. If somebody makes you feel uncomfortable or somebody you just don't care for, just don't go around them. Surround yourself with people that you enjoy to be around. Richard says, Mr. Carrot, you have ginger hair because Carrot Top would be a suitable name. That's what happens when you have brain freezes. Buzzy, absolutely not. Why? What have you heard? We haven't heard anything. Buzzy, I love it. Kids today don't want to work for pocket money. They just want it. They want it. Give it to me. They don't want to work for it. Exactly. If you're a youngin, get out there and get a job. I don't care if you go to school. You can go to school and have a little part-time job 1 day a week. Give you a little responsibility. It won't hurt you. 2 days a week, you might start liking a little bit of money coming in plus school. But school is important. Someone says, Ann Place, I think this may come as a shock, but I was the only guy in the word game on Friday. No. Really? Were you solo? Zeppy says, I'm really sorry. That's okay. Oh my goodness, Zeppy, it's okay, hon. It's okay. You don't know by somebody's name who they are. It's all good. Tranquil's trying to say something. He's coming back. Dennis says that's why we rag on each other on freaking show to provoke meanness if it exists, to test people's grip on life. Riley says, you're right. Another day, my niece wanted my truck for her Christmas. Jen says, internships are also available in college. True. Tranquil says, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Anne says, Solo, you're a guy. Haha, I forgot. Thought we were only girls. Nope. Solo is a guy. Cam says, so I often joke and say that I was the adopted child. Me too. I always say that. I was the adopted child because my 3 sisters are just, I've always been the outcast. Still am to this day. Usually Barry comes in to help. Yeah, Barry must have been busy, right? Mm-hmm. Richard says, Cameron, I have ginger beard and brown hair. Nothing wrong with that. Doesn't matter. If you have hair, no hair. Brown hair, black hair, white hair, silver hair, gray hair, blonde hair, brown hair, red hair, purple hair. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you like or whatever you're born with. Cam says, I often find ginger hairs in my stash. Yep. Ann says, yeah, the guys abandoned us Friday except for Sonal. Right? Thank you, everybody. Or no hair at all. That's right. Or no hair at all. It's all good. It's just hair. Some people have it, some people don't. Some people have too much hair, and some people don't have enough hair. You never know. Sonal is a trooper. Sonal's amazing. Bald equals bold. Sometimes bald equals sexy, says Cam. It's all over my face, Cameron. There goes brown past the ears. Oh, the red hair, you mean? Mm-hmm. My obese parrot died today. Sad, but it's a huge weight off my shoulders. Oh, Pop Tarts. Ah, jeez. Sonal says, thanks, Ann. Ann says, I think the guys had to be with their families, probably. My hair seems to be abandoning me, says Roll Calls Kevin. You know what I noticed, Kevin? Now, my whole life, I had a thick head of hair. My hair is very thick. Like when you look under a hair of mine under a microscope compared to somebody else, I have super thick hair. And now it's starting to like thin out a little bit. Like I always had a thick head of hair. I can feel it being a lot more thinner nowadays. Yeah. Dennis is or Anne says, hi Dennis, mind stretcher. So sorry to hear that, Pop Tarts. I think the guys had to be with their families. Yes. Yeah. Christmas time. Yeah. Richard, that's not abandonment. It's called social distancing, says Robert. He says. Richard said that. Seppi says, I have collected $65 to $70 over 3 years. It was wrong way IG when my dad gave me notebooks. I found wherever it was cheaper and saved the rest for myself. That's nice, Zeppy. See? That's called smart shopping. Tranquil says, try some collagen. Oh, I should. I should try some collagen. Yeah. Good idea. Thank you, Tranquil. That's a good idea. So don't forget, we're coming back later this afternoon with a game, whether it be Chat Scrabble or Hidden Objects or something, but we're doing something. I don't know what. I would spend those money in colleges, Zeppy. Collagen help my hair and nails. It really works. Yeah. My mom always took collagen. Oh, excuse me. I got the hiccups. It's the hiccups that hurt too. Hold on, guys. When I get the hiccups, I try to drink water and that help. I used to work as a parrot training facility, but I had to quit. I couldn't take all the talking behind my back. Richard says, I have a full head of hair. I'm blessed. You are, Richard. And says, you're talking about me, Richard? Why am I such a freak gal? Would anyone social distance from me? Mr. Pop Tarts is so funny. Mr. Pop Tarts, you should start a jokes channel. You talk about me, Richard, says Anne. Don't take it for granted, Richard. You never know when it could be gone. Exactly true. That is so true. Great gal. You talk about me, Richard. Why, I'm such a great gal. Why would anyone social distance from me, says Anne. I agree, Anne. I agree. Don't take it for granted, Richard. Yep. Richard says, LOL, Anne. I was talking about Robert's hair. Robert's losing his hair, it sounds like. Happens to everybody, right? It happens. Yeah. And what's on everybody's agenda today? What's everybody doing? I'm over here talking about myself. What's everybody doing today? We are watching football at 4 o'clock. Football. And you're a girl? I thought you were a guy. LOL, gotcha. Good one, Dennis. Okay, Richard, I kicked the chip off my shoulder. And he says, okay, Richard. Isn't Anne fun? Anne is so fun. Camps is stress and age. Unfortunately, we don't all age like fine wine. We don't. We don't now. Pop Tart says, my wife challenged me to a game of strip poker, but it turns out she just wanted to do laundry, so I folded. Today I'm recovering. Last night was too much fun, says Mr. Carrot. Good. How's Beefy Dog doing? Did you get her out for a walk this morning? Mr. Carrot says, today I'm recovering. Gotcha on there. Zeppy says, today I wrote a 2-page journal. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, most age like milk. Sour milk. Rancid milk. Spoiled milk, right? Why was Billy Joel's laundry still wet? Because he didn't start the dryer. uh, Pin you guys all up. Beefy Dog is tired too. Aw. Well, she was just absolutely precious last night on that live stream. Mr. Carrot, she was so beautiful. Richard says, Dennis aged like milk and dry out like a prune. Yeah, that's me. I got wrinkles everywhere. Sly Shy says, I hung out with my friends last night and I caught a cold. And yes, Eagles at 4. Bills at 4. Go Bills. High five, Sly Shy. Big hugs. Thanks for being here, everybody. You guys are amazing. Everybody here is amazing. Thank you for stopping in this morning, hanging out. We will be back. We will be back this afternoon, so everybody knows. Okay. I trolled a crow with a crow audio from my phone. I was laughing at first, then it made me sad. You were trolling a crow? And it says, "Oh my God, I'm in heaven now. Hubby made me soup that tastes like gold." Oh, enjoy, Anne. I'll have some soup. I'm getting kind of hungry too. Soft solstice top. Mr. Carrots' beefy dog was very well behaved last night and stayed in her chair the whole time. She knows she's the star of my show. She is. She's so sweet. You almost said eagles, and I would never say that. I stopped myself. Richard says, "I'm not amazing. I'm just me." You are amazing, Richard. Don't sell yourself short, my friend. You are amazing. Hey, Plywood. Plywood's looking. He's leering. He's lurking. Hi, Plywood. Happy Sunday, my friend. Ann says, "It's the best lentil soup ever." Oh, go enjoy your soup, Ann. Slash says, "Daisy May, are you going to watch it live?" Yes. Yes. Yes, Slash I. Yep. Good morning, Plywood. Well, it says roll call's cabin. Thank you, everybody. Hi, Plywood. I'll be here if you do. You got it, Sly Shy. You got it. I don't know what we're gonna do game wise. We're gonna do something for sure. And I might leave something up on my other channel. I am gonna start working on listen, I want to tell you guys something. I'm gonna start working on my other channel it's gonna be a project. It's gonna be a project when I have time, which hopefully with the holidays over, I will have time. Don't feel like you guys have to be over there. It's very hard to watch one person who has two channels. So don't even worry about it. If you see me on there, if you want to stop in, that's fine. But it's just to try to get that channel up and running, and that's it. Ann says it's the best. I love lentil soup, says Tranquil. I'm slurping in front of my keyboard. Okay, Ann. This will be fun, right, Sly Shy? Right. Seppi says, "Yeah, I was playing audio and the crow was crowing as it replied to a crow audio from my phone." Oh, okay. Aw, it was trying to make friends with another crow. I get it. I'm going to collect my pizza. Have a great day, everybody. And I'll never allow you to forget how amazing you all are. A million hugs and love to all of you. Love to you all. Thank you, Cameron. Enjoy your pizza. Enjoy your day, Cameron. Thank you for being the sunshine that you are. Did you hear about the thousands of laundry machines that were found on the beach? They washed ashore. We say instead of hugs and whales, and it means a lot more than a hug. So a million switches. Dennis says, "See you, Cam." Bye, Cameron. Pop Tart says, "Hi, Plywood." Richard Green says, "Later, Cameron. Have a wonderful day." Cameron, thank you so much. Tranquil says, "I'm getting a phone call. It's been nice visiting." Bye, Tranquil. Thank you for being here. Kutch. It's pronounced Kutch. Okay. Kutch. We say Kutches instead of hugs in Wales, and a Kutch means a lot more than a hug. So a million Kutches to you all. Thank you, Cameron. Bye, Tranquil. Thank you so much for being here, Tranquil, everybody. Take care, Cameron. You too, my friend. Hope you have a wonderful day, says Tranquil. Thank you. I gotta go now. Hubby's going to leave in a minute. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Ann. Bye, Ann. Big hugs to you. See you later, Ann. Have a lovely day. That's right. Have a lovely day. Yeah, we will be back later. Probably around 1 o'clock ish till about 3 o'clock. Okay, 1 o'clock to about 3 o'clock. We might do some hidden objects. We may do chat Scrabble. I'm not sure what we're doing. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know, Richard. It probably will be. It probably will be. Yeah. I know you miss it, right? Sorry, guys. Tomorrow is my school day, Miss Daisy. I might not be able to attend afternoon stream. Yeah, school is way more important, Zeppy. You go to school, you pay attention in school. Don't worry about being here or anywhere else. School is your priority. It's top number one. Okay. I know, Richard. One of these days we should just play you and I. We could play just you and I. Oh, okay. Someone likes it too. Okay. We can do a stream, Richard. It can be just me. I can send the link just to you. Mr. Karras is paying attention to school and get good marks. Yes. School is important. Learn, socialize with friends, do activities at school. Have a good time at school because believe me, school goes by so quickly. Scrabble sounds fun, Zeppy. We'll be playing this afternoon. Yeah, we're going to play chat Scrabble this afternoon. Okay. Kelly heard that. Kelly heard. If you can't do that on Discord, got it, Mrs. Zeppy. If you can't do that, I don't know much about how you can do it on Discord, but I can do a live stream with the board, and I can just list it for you. It'll just be for you, or whoever might else want. Like if Kelly Heard wants to be there too to watch, or Sonal, I can send the link to just certain people. We can do that too. Mr. Carrot, learning is more important than school. Learn from everyone. That's true, Plywood. You know what? Learning, right? You can learn a lot outside of school. I agree. I agree. But the one thing, Plywood, is today many parents are not teaching their children anything other than how to use a cell phone. So the schools are doing all the teaching, and the kids need to do the learning. Yes, I agree. Hi, Kelly Heard. What I was saying, Kelly, was like we could do a private stream and play Scrabble, like me and Richard, or me and you, Kelly, or whoever, and I can send the link to just whoever I want to be there. It's like a private live stream, so that we can play Scrabble. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do that. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, we have a four way. Yes, exactly right. Four ways. Like me, you, like Callie Hurd, and Uncle Hairball. We can all play, or Sonal. And anybody who wants to be there, I can send the link to, especially through Discord. I can only do it through Discord. Um, and we could all play a game together. Okay, I heard my name. Thank you, Kelly. When I was in high school, we're not allowed Walkmans and cell phones. No. But nowadays, it's crazy. Zebby says, yes, Mr. Plywood, I think socializing is the best way to learn about things. But nowadays, other kids are just stick to their phones rather than making friends. Exactly right. So many kids today are antisocial. hmm First part of school is teaching what to think instead of how to think. That's true too, Plywood. Yeah, that's a good note. Mr. Solon, I think that was best not to allow the cell phones. Mr. Plywood, exactly. I can agree. Yeah, I agree too. hmm I agree. It's very quiet. It's super quiet right now. Happy Sunday, Plywood says Pop Tarts. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Thank you for the love this morning. We will be back after lunch around 1 o'clock. We're going to come back around 1 o'clock until about 3 o'clock. So sorry. Hold on, guys. I apologize for coughing in your ear. My bad. My bad, bad, bad. There's no reason they should have cell phones in the classroom. No, none at all. Mm-mm. So when I was in school, there was no internet apart from the school computers and phones were like house bricks to carry. And yeah, they were like bricks, remember? Plywood says yes, Zeppy. Sono says Zeppy depends on what kind of school. And some schools do allow cell phones and never confiscate it. Yeah, some schools do. Colleen sending some love. Thank you, Colleen. No reason. No. Mm-mm. I agree. But these kids can't go without their mamas. You know, they're so used to having their mamas check on them and whatever. To each their own. Colleen says, "Hey, Sona, what's going on? We got 67 thumbs up. No way. Don't forget to hit the like button." Thank you, everybody. Yes, Miss Daisy, the kids want mamas. It's very true. It's so true nowadays. They can't function without their mamas. The generations, I mean, things have changed over the generations. And like when I was young, I couldn't wait to move out of the house, get my own apartment, be my own person. These kids, they want to live at home till they're 25, 30, 35, 40. They have no desire to go live off on their own. And that's okay. It's just different. That's all. My first job was in 1973 at McDonald's in Toronto, 2.15 an hour, and all the free Big Macs you could eat. Really, they gave you free food. Nice. Someone says, but high schools here are very strict with their policy regarding phone calls and Walkmans. If a security guard or teacher sees you with the cell phones or Walkman, they can confiscate it. Hmm. I want to go out and play, but my parents are super strict. Oh, that's I just used a terrible naughty pickup line to Miss Jennifer. I've never seen her so shocked. And then burst out laughing. I can't repeat the line here, sadly. It's too naughty. Goza. Enjoy, Goza. Enjoy, Goza. No hair, says Pop Tarts. No hair. Have fun, Goza. Have a great time, Goza. Just me doing YouTube, says hello, Colleen. Richard says, LOL, Goza, did you win her over? Are you going to the bedroom department? School's the only time I'm allowed to socialize, meet friends. Well, that's good. You go to school and enjoy every minute. Goza, don't let Santa find out, or else he would put you in the naughty list. Next Christmas, you're already working on next year. That's right. Thank you, everybody. You guys are awesome. Colleen says, hi, just doing YouTube. Just me doing YouTube. Shine your bald head for a nickel. A nickel. You put some wax on there. Wax on, wax off, right? Wax on, wax off. Shine your head up. Do people do that? I don't know. I don't know. I already won her over, Richard. I know a lot of hotel nearby where I used to work at. Goza. A dime for a shine. There you go. A dime for a shine. Don't forget to hit the like button. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Little Miss Daisy. Hit the love button. Thank you, Pop Tarts. Breakfast leftover Christmas ham, dippy eggs, buttered wheat toast, 8 o'clock coffee, Colombian Peaks coffee. Oh, Pezzo, that sounds delicious. Enjoy your breakfast. It may sound crazy to you, Miss Daisy, but I haven't wrote a single letter to anyone. It's in my bucket list. You've never wrote a letter? Wow. I'm not shocked about that, but it's a sign of the times, right? Have you written an email? Yeah, autocorrect is always on the naughty list, so no, that's right. Zeppy's never written a letter. How about anybody else? Anybody else ever written a letter? A real letter? Handwritten letter? Anybody? People write emails, right? You write emails. Anybody ever handwrite a letter? Anybody? Yeah, I wrote an email once for computer presentation prep, right? So you've written an email, but you've never written a letter. Wow, it's interesting. Petzl says it's delicious. Enjoy your breakfast. Richard says yes, I have. I'm not surprised that you have, Richard. You're the kind of guy that would write a letter. I try, but it's too hard to write a paragraph this whole. Dennis says, yeah, I'm 55. I can write cursive. Me too. I can write cursive. Yeah. Kelly says, yes, I have a lot of letters. Yep. Zeppy says, once wrote an apology letter to my crush, but I never handed it out to her, and I still have that in my backpack. I'm too shy, says Zeppy. A written letter to the Belgium government asking for travel advice when I was a teenager for school project. Nice, Goza. So some people have written letters. Nice. Dennis says, I've written thousands. Me too, Dennis, right? Me too. Matter of fact, when I was a girl, young girl, I used to love to have pretty stationery. You know, the pretty stationery and the matching envelopes. My mom would buy me a new set, and I got to write some letters. But looking back, like, who did I write the letters to? I don't remember that part. I remember writing the letters. I don't know who I sent them to. Dennis had to write to the courts over his driving offenses, says Richard. I'm gonna. Oh, I can't delete it. Sorry. Still me. Still me. A lovely day to you too. Thank you, Still me. How are you? Happy Sunday. Yeah, nothing wrong with being shy, right? Is it possible, Miss Daisy, I can write you a letter? Sure. Sure you can. Our email address is on our about section. What? Thank you, Mr. Sono. It sounds comfy to know that I'm not alone. 9 years. Pity Kitty. Hi, Pity Kitty. I used to be pen pals with my cousins. Loved the good years of Good Morning, Miss Daisy and chat. Hey, Pity Kitty. Thanks for being here, young lady. How are you today? Pity Kitty's here, everybody. Say hello. Say hello. Mr. Carrot's here. Mr. Carrot says, hi, TP and KC. Richard says, good morning, Pity and Kitty Committee. Sloan says, the only letter I got from the credit card company telling me my bills were outstanding. And I thank them for their compliment. Hello, Sagi, says Richard. Goes to send. I send emails regularly to many people when I need to contact them about work stuff. Nice. Soggy waffle cakes. It looks like Florida. Hi, Soggy. All is well in our neck of the woods. How are you and all the other wonderful humans in here? Says Pity Kitty. Very well. Very well. Thank you so much. This is Florida. Yes, it is. Soggy waffle cakes. That doesn't sound good. Soggy waffle cakes does not sound good. You do have a playlist. I actually went there for vacation. I was kayaking there. Oh, nice. Nice. Miss, I was talking about a handwritten letter. Yes. Yes, you can send me a handwritten letter. Yep. Pity Kitty says hi, Solo, Richard, and Worthy, and anyone I missed. Thank you, everybody, for sharing Sunday morning with us. Mr. Carrot says TP and KC, me and Beefy Dog, missed you last night. Mister. Excuse me, guys. It is such a beautiful morning, you guys. Let's take a look at the weather. Okay, shall we do that before we get ready to go? Here you go, guys. This is for today. Can you see it? 76 and sunshine, a high of 79, a low of 61. That's our Sunday. We are going to get ready to get going. We will be back later on around 1 o'clock. All right, around 1 o'clock, we're going to have some chat Scrabble, and we're also going to have some hidden pictures today. Around 1 o'clock today, chat Scrabble and hidden pictures. So come on back later, okay? It's 61 in Tampa? Ooh, that's quite chilly. Richard says, did you have a lovely time with your family over Christmas? Pity and Kitty Committee. She says 76 is a dream. Yeah, it is very nice. Zeppy says, I'll be right back after checking out what's the procedure sound like. Okay. I love Miss Jennifer. She just purchased for me a Volvo. Well, a Hot Wheels toy car. You just got a Volvo? Miss Daisy, did you? Oh, wait a minute. I just lost my chat. Hold on. Miss Daisy. Wait a minute. Did you just call Worthy Mr. Carrot? I love it. Yes. Because I'm calling him the other word, the first part of Worthy, and I think I'm getting flagged for it. So I have to call him something else. So I have to call him Mr. Carrot. Yep. Because he always loves carrots. Bye, Dennis. Thank you for being here. Bye, Mr. Carrot. Bye, Richard. Bye, Pezzo. Bye, Sonal. Bye, Kitty Kitty. Pity Kitty, excuse me. Bye, Riley. Bye, Sonal. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you for being here. We'll be back after lunch around 1 o'clock with some hidden pictures and chat Scrabble. All right. Thank you for being here, everybody. Have a great, wonderful Sunday. Buttercups. Bye, Mr. Carrot. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Bye, everybody. Bye, Coloring Books. Thank you for being here, Coloring Books. Sketch. Hi, Sketch. Good morning. I hope everyone has a great day. Just want to stop in and show support. Thank you, Sketch and Fee. Sketch. Thank you so much. Bye, everybody.